Hello, this is Timothy Bishop, July the 26th, 1993. If you heard me right, July 26th. I believe June 20th was the last time I was alone, except for when Mom and Steve went out to sell hot dogs. I can add detail to this later in the tape, but right now what happened was we went to the marina over the weekend, and Dad wanted to spend the night out on the boat. I wanted to go see a movie, actually. And what it turns out that he asked if Steve wanted to spend the night on the boat. I said yeah, because I figured, shoot, I don't want to reject that. And I don't want to hurt his feelings or anything. Like, he doesn't know how to pick what to do or anything. So I just said yeah, and Mary said no. Anyway, Janice and Ashley came by, and they said she could stay with her, so she said she'll stay until Monday. And Janice is bringing her either to the bank, bringing Mary either to the bank or straight here sometime today, so that's why I'm making my tape so early. Normally I would be in bed right now, but well, anyway, last night Mary was at Ashley's house, and so I went to the bowling alley. I figured, well, ain't nothing better to do, you know. So. And besides the neighbors are real mad, I think, right now, because the landlord just came over last night and had to have them re-evicted. Obviously, they hadn't really been evicted the first time, and they weren't in there 30 days. When I made that tape that one day when I wasn't alone. So anyway, I went to the bowling alley kind of to be safe from them. And we went in the conference room. We watched Guts and Martin. Martin was pretty good. He kept telling gossip about his friends, so they made him get up on the radio and say something about himself. Anyway, my bumps, right now I'm soaking my feet in cold water. It's probably the first time I've done it. In the last 2 weeks, probably, daggone, get Kleenex box off my foot. Anyway, they're doing pretty good right now. I hardly got any of them. I got a few of them on my hands I have to blow on once in a while, but my feet are just about free of them. It's funny that they're going away now that it's been so hot outside. The highs last from Tuesday to Friday. It went 97, 99, 101, 99. Yeah, no, it was 99, 97, 99, 101 is what it was. Because I remember saying, why can't the temperature go down? And maybe it'll go down to 96, that's what I was thinking Thursday. And then on Friday, I just came across it before I had a chance to decide how I wanted to predict the future. I came up there with that 101. That's the first time I've seen us have a high over 100 before, but anyway. Well, that's Atlanta, though, anyway. I don't know how hot it will be over here in relation to that, but anyway. I have certain songs that I like. That song that I wrote on Mario Paint, that's my final song, I was writing that the other day here, and what I did was I was kind of playing word games with her, kind of. And she didn't know I was doing it. I was trying to play word games. What I would do is I'd write the song and I'd say, you hate this one, before I play it, so that way she'd get real low expectations of it. And when I played it, what she expected was not low enough, obviously. And she said, I can't remember what she said. I'm trying to sort of play games with words, trying to, well, as I wrote it here, extract her opinion without getting nailed. Is it possible? Anyway, I figure, well, I mean, a lot of times she'll, like, say stuff that makes me mad, but I know that she's right, though, because, well, I said something about, so I'll make a list of her pet peeves. Maybe it'll dwarf Steve. That's a rhyme every time. Man, this tape's going to be boring. Well, anyway, she gets mad about cats being the bad guys. Having to be 18-year-olds or to play on USA Lucky Day just about every time that commercial comes on. So they're getting ready to hold my ears or something. And Steve's getting like that, too. When I see Bill Clinton, I start to run out of the room. Boy, he did it again yesterday. Started throwing a little word tantrum about that. See, what it is we went to Darlene's house for an entire week. A couple weeks ago. And I took that mini Walkman and described it a little bit. I watched that 1201 movie, and needless to say, we got to the weekend, started having to feel guilty for sitting around the house instead of just getting it for free on weekdays. And when we came back home, I just didn't have any of my stuff. I forget the feeling that I left it at Darlene's house, but anyway, I was missing June 3rd, June 13th, and June 20th, and the little Walkman that he gave me, and my Mario Paint tape. Well, I found on the boat yesterday when we went out again, I found my Walkman, so anyway. I took that, but I don't know what's happening with those other tapes. I don't want to lose them to him. I don't want him to hear them. I need to get them back somehow. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know where my Mario Paint tape is even. It's got to be somewhere. There, it's all at Darlene's house. No, he don't like Darlene no more. Once again, here we go with this. You know. Well, anyway, actually, Christopher and Erica, they came over twice. Since I was last alone, they came over twice. We played, the first time we were just sitting up in the room talking and doing stuff, and we started deciding we were going to play hide and seek. So, well, we didn't do it on purpose. It's just Mary and Erica locked us in the closet, and then they went downstairs, and me and Christopher got out, and got in Mary's row and hid behind the door, and then Christopher got under the bed, so we started playing hide and seek. So anyway, we did that. And we sort of quit after a while. It just got tiring, so there until 9:30. Christopher brought his game genie, and I was just getting tired of playing hide and seek. I wanted to try that thing out. But we just wouldn't play it. He figured, and Pat asked him, why haven't you played the Nintendo? He said, well, I'm going to let him borrow it. So anyway, I borrowed it. I couldn't really figure anything out with it, but anyway, let's go. I've been trying to quit jacking off these days. I mean, I've been doing it too much. For one thing, well, look, listen to me. I can't think about what I'm saying. Well, anyway, I was really doing good for a while. I was only doing it like once every 2 or 3 days, and then all of a sudden, wait, have you been able to hear me? Well, and all of a sudden, I just started doing it again and again and again and again and again. Every morning when I woke up, or every night when I went into bed, I would do it. That going. Now I'm back to doing it once a day again. I even did it on the boat yesterday, for crying out loud. Anyway, we went on this horse carriage ride. One of Steve's friends, Lamar, invited us over to his house, and they had a bunch of horses there. They had this white one and 2 black ones. And they took out the white one, and we had this carriage. It was 105 years old, a big blue and dark one. Really hot outside that day. Anyway, we went on that, and the horse took us down the road. We took a right. We went down this long dirt road. And in the forest, Mom said she saw a deer foot or something, and we saw this stream, and they were talking about stuff, talking about Steve's parents, how they're cheating him out of money. Lamar made a good point. He said, I don't mean to call him by his first name, because I don't know his last name, but anyway, he said, well, Mom and Steve were talking about how Mimi and Pops expect them to live on their income, and Lamar said, shoot, they do. You're absolutely right. They need to learn on that, live on their income. Not Mom and Steve. Mom and Steve should get the money that they have, because that is their income. Well, there's some pluckies over here. I got, like, reclining doo-doo beak, skinny beak, all kinds of crap out there. Oh, well, anyway. Oh, well, that's it for that sheet, I guess. Shoot, that was done on February 12th. December 12th I was doing that. Shoot. It's a trash. I don't know. What is this? He really needs to move out of that place if he's going to use it for anything. I mean, sometimes I get the feeling he's living on his boat. Because Mary asked him the other day, he asked if you want to spend the night on the boat, and Mary said, not really. Dad said, well, where are we going to go then? Where are we going to sleep then? He doesn't have a place to live anymore. Well, I just want to be finding my Mario painting. See, I've been going treasure hunting too. I got the game Final Fantasy 2 on my mind, and I want to try to get that game. And last night, on our way to the boat, Dad gave me $2 to buy us drinks, so I had 55 cents change from that. And then last night at the bowling alley, I brought 50 cents because I thought, well, I ain't gonna live without having a drink. So anyway, I brought my 50 cents, and when I got out there, I was so proud of myself I didn't even spend any money. Erica gave me, well, at first she gave me $1 to get change so we could play pool. So anyway, I got change. We spent 75 cents on the pool, and I kept that other quarter, and then she asked me for it later. We got 50 more cents, and I think we played it again. Either that or she got that, those French fries. Those French fries. So anyway, she had some change from getting Mom a refill of tea. So anyway, she gave me that money. That was about 15 or 18 cents, I think it was. And then recently in my backpack I found some more change. I found a dime and a penny and 2 nickels, 21 cents. So I couldn't believe that. So anyway, I added that to my collection. Now I only need $7.95 for Contra 3 or $15.95 for Final Fantasy 2. So I'm really getting good with that. I mean, I need to be finding more money than this though, because even if I found $1 every day. Well, I mean, no such luck, I can't even find $1 in a week, but even if I found $1 every day, I still wouldn't have enough money to buy it before. Well, yeah, actually, I would. If I found 50 cents every day, that's still really takes a lot of luck to do that. But if I found 50 cents every day, I could have it. Well, don't worry about it now. It's still, though, we'd be in school before I had it. Probably. Well, we were on the boat the other night and I was out there, and as a matter of fact, Saturday night, because we spent Saturday night there and woke up Sunday morning. So anyway, Saturday night, we were parked at Brownsbridge Dock, and I was working on my movie, and Dad went up there and played his guitar with the band. There was some strong lightning that night. And finally, we got the rain. And last night over here in Commerce, we were waiting for rain. I don't think we got any. Oh, well, I don't know. I'm just excited to go ahead and watch the Sale of the Century today and see if Michael can't. See, I didn't finish telling you about Sale of the Century. See, they've also got a champion that's been champion for a long time. His name's Michael, and he's gotten up to $649. And if he can get to $750, he gets everything on the stage and the $72,000 prize, which is what it's climbed up to in the time that it's taken him to get there. Because when he started out, it was only like 65 or something. So anyway, he decided to just go for the money, so that's what he did. Well, I got my senior pictures tomorrow. I'm so mad about that. It makes me sick that I have to do that. Make such a big deal out of a bunch of pictures of you, you know. If you take a picture of you, that's your senior picture, you know. So if they have to make a big deal about senior pictures, why don't they make a big deal about, you know, like your... Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Never mind. I mean, shoot, I don't know. Anyway. You know, they don't have all that yearbook trash, and when you go to work and stuff, you know, they don't have that special picture that they gotta take of you every time you're promoted in your job or something. Every time you get up to the highest rank in a certain group of ranks, I don't know. Whatever you call it, there's probably a word for that group of ranks. I don't know. Hiccups like crazy. See, me and Dad slept on that boat last night, and we had this plastic bag that kept making noise, and I kept moving around on it, and I had this cold, my nose was running, and then I turned on my back, and I was a lot more comfortable, so I slept like that for the rest of the night. When it was, my leg was hanging off the edge, and it was upside down, like, you know, that was hurting my joint, so I pulled it up so not so much weight would be pulling on that joint. And eventually I just turned over on my back. You know, when I woke up the next morning, he was up on the deck playing guitar, and I was looking up out of the hatch at the clouds and all that. Well, I've just been playing Nintendo, working on my Water Hands movie. I got it where there's clone feet. Underneath them they have oil feet and wind feet and shadow feet. Shadow feet didn't take too long to defeat because they used Rainbow Hands power, and then they used them again against the clone feet. I should have made it where it was almost impossible for the Rainbow Hand to do it, but he did it anyway. I shouldn't have made it so easy for the Rainbow Hand to just go up there and destroy it, because now that means all they gotta do ever again is call on their precious Rainbow Hand, like they can't do it themselves now. It doesn't make the Water Hands look very good, I know that. I need to change that movie. I need to just take Rainbow Hand right out of there and make him find a different way to get in there. Because it's not doing any good. He can meet a Rainbow Hand and you can summon him. Well, then again, you know, I mean, it's not like that. I mean, the Rainbow Hand's doing all the work for the last half of the movie, for crying out loud. So no wonder it ain't gonna turn out no good. And the first part of it's okay. I mean, I got a lot of improvements to make, and I got a lot of time to make improvements, but as soon as I finish up with it, it's like, well, I'm done with my movie, I can just do this. It'll be alright. It's not like anybody's gonna see it. So you'll be watching this thing when I grow up, and I want to be able to see how good I was. I want to be able to see that I still had some kind of dedication when I was young. Of course, is that all, you know? Am I going to sit here and work on this thing for 3 hours just so I can look when I'm grown up and say, for 10 seconds, be surprised that I had that much dedication when I was young? Maybe it'll be worth it, I don't know. I mean, anything's worth it as long as you pay for it first. You notice that? Then later on, you're always going to get something. You always have something to look forward to.